Off to the right side. Mike Ciani is back in and split out to the left. Smith and Vanasek are the running backs, and Stabler is going back to throw. He's being chased. He lets it fly, and it is caught by Mike Ciani at the 30-yard line, and he's chased out of bounds. That's your first catch today, Bob.
Yep, that stops the clock with 1:22 to go. That, incidentally, was the first penalty of the entire afternoon against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it came at a bad time for them. And the ball now is at the 30-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. First down and 10 for Oakland, who trail by 6, remember, with 1:22 to go. And we've had a dandy here for you.
11th play in this drive. The ball is on the 30-yard line. First and 10, and here's Stabler again. The blitz is on, but he ran around the man, and Stabler's going to run with it. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Oakland! Stabler's receivers recovered. He ran 30 yards for a touchdown. Oakland went 80 yards in 11 plays and have tied the ball game.
Well, there's no question, Ben, a defensive lapse there. Covering on the passing, he was all alone. All he had to do was run with it. And by the time the safety man saw him, it was too late. And Stabler has come in here to tie it up. A minute and 13 seconds remaining, and the Oakland Raiders have come back here. Seasoned veterans that they are, plugging away all the time, and we're going to get the all-important extra point, and guess who's going to kick it?
Lando will attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. And the score now, the Oakland Raiders 7 and the Pittsburgh Steelers 6, and Snake Stabler from Alabama ran 30 yards for a touchdown, and that's the biggest play of this ball game. Now the Steelers have 1 minute and 13 seconds of playing time remaining to get back in this ball game. Remember this, a field goal can win it for them if they can get within field goal distance. But they have got to move it now on this kickoff to get it back there. Dropping back for Pittsburgh, number 35, Steve Davis, and number 26, Pearson, is going back to try to run this one back. Jerry DePorter will kick off. They've got 1 minute and 13 seconds in which to try to do it.
And he'll kick it as hard as he can move it. To keep it down deep. They'll make no attempt to get the ball up short. They want to keep the Pittsburgh Steelers as deep as possible. And so Jerry DePorter, with his ball club leading out 7-6 in a real thriller here in Pittsburgh, ready to boot the ball. 1:13 left to play.
Here's the whistle, and here's the boot now by Jerry DePorter. Good high end-over-end kick. Coming down to Pearson, 3-yard, hit the goalpost. So he had no chance to run it out. The ball hit the goalpost, it's dead. And it'll be ruled a touchback. Will be brought back out the 20-yard line. First down and 10 to go for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can the Steelers do it? They've got 1 minute and 13 seconds of playing time remaining. They trail by 1 point. It's 7-6. And this place is in a bedlam in Pittsburgh, the Steel City.
And Art Rooney, the owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, has just left the booth behind us, extremely disappointed and upset.
Ready to go now with 2 wide receivers. Oakland earned it, the lead. They went 80 yards, 11 plays. Bradshaw dumps a screen out there in the right flat to Franco Harris. He's at the 25, brings it up to the 29-yard line, and is brought down at the 29-yard line. Franco Harris getting 9 yards. They're in the 2-minute drill. They're not stopping the clock. 56 seconds to go. They have not stopped the clock, and one of the Raiders is taking a lot of time about getting back there. That was Art Toms. It took him 10 seconds to get back in the line of scrimmage. Now it is 2nd down and 1 yard to go from the 29, and Bradshaw is going back to throw. He looks and throws one out here to Fuqua. He's got it at 35. He's up to the 40. He goes up to the 40-yard line, and they'll stop the clock with 37 seconds to go. And Gerald Irons made the tackle there. Pittsburgh calls timeout. Pittsburgh 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. They trail by a score of 7-6, and we've got excitement in the Steel City today.
Don't forget to stay tuned after this one is over, because there'll be another one out on the coast that ought to be a great one. Dallas and San Francisco. And tomorrow we invite you to join us for the game in Washington. George Allen's over-the-hill gang, the Washington Redskins, against Danny Devine's Packers, who came all the way back certainly today. This season, rather. And Danny, of course, named the Coach of the Year in the National Football League Central Division for the great job that he did. 50,350 150 of the fans here at Three Rivers Stadium are on their feet now as the Oakland Raiders have come from behind on that 30-yard burst of Kenny Stabler to go out in front 7-6.
37 seconds to go. First down from the Steeler 40. Bradshaw back to throw. He sets up. He looks. He throws. It is. Oh, what a great defensive play Jack Tatum made there. He just knocked that ball right out of McMakin's hands at the last second. 31 seconds of playing time remaining. Tatum made a dive for the ball and just batted away. They were down then and around the 45-yard line of Oakland had he been able to get to it. 31 seconds.
Situation like this, of course, is all to the advantage of the defense. They know the offense has to throw. They drop everybody back, make sure everybody's covered, and you suffer the possibility of an interception, but they have no choice. Bradshaw must put it in the air.
And back goes Bradshaw. He looks, he throws deep down the middle to Shanklin, and it is incomplete. Shanklin was bumped down there by Atkins, and the crowd thought there might be interference, but they stopped the clock with 26 seconds. Shanklin was deep, and Bradshaw let fly, but Atkinson broke it up. He bumped him down there a little bit, just enough to get him off stride, the old bump and run. Hank Schramm's favorite play. Ball on the 40-yard line. Third down and 10 to go. 26 seconds of playing time remaining. Oakland leading Pittsburgh by a score of 7-6. Stabler's 30-yard touchdown run on the keeper. And back goes Bradshaw to throw again. He looks and throws over the middle. It's batted away by Tatum again. Tatum knocked it away again. It's headed for McMakin again.
Two beautiful plays defensively by the former star at Ohio State. Big plays, number 31, Jack Tatum. And now it is all wrapped up in this one. It is fourth down, still 10 to go. Pittsburgh's ball at their own 40-yard line. 22 seconds left to play after leading throughout the entire ball game by 6 points with only a minute and 13 to go. Oakland's Kenny Stabler going 30 yards for the touchdown.
Back goes Bradshaw. He's looking. He's in trouble back there. He rolls out to the right. He looks. He throws deep, and it is batted away. This ball is right into the hands of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Franco has at the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, the touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Take over here. Sure, you can't hear me. And Franco into the end zone on the 60-yarder is being completely mobbed as the clock shows only 5 seconds left. My, oh my, oh my. Bradshaw was really hemmed in and finally threw it at the last minute. It was knocked away from Dubois and a real bump, the ball in the air, picked off by Franco before it landed on the ground. He grabbed it, went into the 30, down to the 20, took it into the end